Anne-Marie, you stated that the surge didn't work. With great respect, I was there, and actually it worked pretty extraordinarily. I mean, driving violence down by 85 to 90%. Phil remembers, he was in the administration. We achieved all the objectives. By the way, Ambassador Crocker is back here, for whom I was privileged to be the wingman as he pursued the diplomatic efforts. The results were sustained, in fact, for 3.5 years after the drawdown of the surge forces, until Prime Minister Maliki undid them. And all that we in Iraqi forces achieved, and he alienated the Sunnis. So the point here is that he undid the political bargain that was reached during the surge. The further point is that the center of gravity of the fight against ISIS is not on the front lines, it's in Baghdad, in Iraqi politics, and indeed in various Syrian locations.
Wait, I have to stop you. I'm giving you a lot of leeway because of your service, but ultimately, democratically, I need to ask you to ask a question.
I know what question
Okay.
it is.
Pop it.
The question, can you be confident, Anne-Marie, that allowing ISIS to continue to control large areas of Syria, i.e. just containing them, and Iraq, can allow the new political discussions that are so important in ensuring multi-sectarian and multi-ethnic populations that they can enter into the new bargains in the shadow of areas from which contained but undefeated ISIS extremists will continue to project violence, seeking to spread the horrific humanitarian situation and geopolitical Chernobyl that is Syria?
Dave, so General Petraeus, General Petraeus, even though we are both proud graduates of the Woodrow Wilson School, I could not quite keep all of that in my head at one moment. But what I will say is I did not say that the surge was not successful. The surge was successful. And no, I did not. I said it was absolutely...
Again, I don't want the audience debating with the debaters, so the floor is yours.
It was absolutely successful. And then you left. And then we left. And then the Iraqis did not do what they should be doing to liberate their own country on their own. And we are back here again. As you said from the stage, I was there. We liberated Mosul, but Mosul is now once again under ISIL control or under a violent extremist Islamic group. So that's exactly what I'm saying. If we could keep David Petraeus on the ground in Iraq, working with Chester Crocker, advising the Iraqi government every step of the way, yes, I think we would succeed. My point is we are not going to do that. And because we're not going to do that, trying to do it one more time, we just do it round and round and round, and we do not ultimately do what we need to do to let this fight play out as it's going to play out on its own. I'm sorry, did I call it? Ryan Crocker.
Michele Flournoy.
I'm having a terrible time today.
Michele Flournoy.
Crocker.
No. Michele.
But I think the question was, in the face of a still vibrant ISIS in Iraq and Syria, how can you get to the political progress that will ultimately resolve these situations? You argued for diplomacy and political settlement on both sides of this border as part of your strategy as well. But you can't get there as long as ISIS is a vibrant force.
We agree that if you want to roll back ISIS and take them out, right? Then, and you're willing to stay, you can get. What did you say, General Petraeus? I think you said maturing multi-sectarian populations.
There are no lifelines in the debate.
I haven't seen. All right.
You can't call out. Sorry.
Sorry. My point was, I have not seen that, but if we were to get there, it's going to take actually pushing them out. And once again, you don't have a strategy that can do that absent U.S. troops.
We believe that we do, and we've explained it. But I think if absent that, you are condemning this region to perpetual instability, civil war, violence, and the launching, the incubation of terrorism against the West.